What's up everyone and welcome to you on the MOONCHARTS YouTube channel. Welcome to you. We are going to update Ethereum. We are going to do this technical analysis with Elliott Waves. We're going to update everything. We're just going to update the next wave, what we can do here, what are the possible waves, what we can expect next after we planned in February. Yes, in February, the bottom at the dollar of the dollar. Look at this flip here. This is on the exact same coin price, okay, on the exact same broker price. I'm going to show that directly right now. This is absolutely insane. We was looking for different targets here all the way down on every single target except the 618. We got a bounce. 120 extension, we got a bounce. 123, we got a bounce. If you have the 123 here, for example, we got the bounce. Okay, I'm just going to show that very quickly. But here, for example, we got the bounce on the lower time frame. If you go on the 2 hours here, as you can see, we got a nice bounce of this 123. So again, really cool and very nice target, not gonna lie. Really good one. And yeah, I mean, the 1618, look, please just look at the price here, 885.88, 885.88. Look at this, 885.88 on the exact Bitstamp price here. You can see Bitstamp here, 12th hour, we're on the 12th hour, everything match. And look at this, how perfectly it have been respected. All of this months and months in advance. So please don't tell me Elliott Waves is not working, because here on every single target we got a bounce. Even the 120 extension, by the way, 120 extension, when was that? 2406. Again, that was a bottom, and so bottom here, and the last one at the dollar. So that's why it's absolutely insane. If you enjoy the content, as always, don't forget to smash that like. This is extremely important. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. By the way, new stuff like this, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn on notifications. And yeah, so this is a big reward for my work I'm giving to you. On every single target I gave you here on Ethereum, you got a possible bounce. Now I just want to update with you the different wave can here, the different possibilities, what we can expect next clearly after we plan this. So I'm gonna go back on Ethereum on Coinbase, because I'm not using anymore a Bitstamp and all stuff like that. It's good to get the all data to see the context, the different waves, everything, but on Coinbase here it's the same. Okay, so what we did here, we was doing we have done I think a live stream on Ethereum too, but we was looking for this possible invalidation of the wave 4. We was looking first of all for the possible boom. We are in a wave 1, okay, we're in a wave 1 2, so we are in a wave 3. We're in a wave 3, we are in a wave 4, and we're going to a wave 5 next. The premise here, what we have done here, if I remove the bearish scenario here, what we have done here, we just broken with a wave 4 here, the wave 1 top. So is it possible to still be an impulsive? No. So what was the plan here? It was simply to be in a bigger wave 1 and in a bigger wave 2. From the top right here to the bottom, anyway, I'm going to leave it here, to the bottom right there. Okay, so now the thing is, are we done or not with this bottom? Are we going to see Ethereum rocket next, or are we going to see Ethereum just blow from here all the way down again and to lower prices? So I'm going to show you two different scenarios. One bearish, okay, we're going to start with that one. Okay, so yeah, big wave 1, big wave 2 here. This is the most important to understand here. Big wave 1, big wave 2, and again we have finished some 5 waves before. So normally big wave 1, big wave 2. But for example, I don't know really what is going to do the Ethereum merge, to be honest. I absolutely have no idea. I'm not really following this. I'm just training the technical analysis. I'm going to see if we can get something or not next with the Ethereum merge. So that's why I'm going to show you two different scenarios here. Two main scenario we can get here on Ethereum on a medium time frame, this push to the, this big push to the downside on a low time frame here to medium time frame. So we can remove that now, because we know that we are not anymore in this wave 1 2 3 4 5. It's not possible anymore. So we are definitely in a bigger wave 1, in a bigger wave 2 here. Okay, and we was looking at this while Bitcoin was still a bit higher the wave 4, and we finally broken also the wave 1, sorry, and we finally broken the wave 1 also on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, big wave 1, big wave 2. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on the daily time frame. So yeah, I mean, really, this is insane how we have predicted that. Really, this is absolute at the exact dollar of the low. So really smash that like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Really, this is absolutely insane. So I'm not looking anymore for this ABC flat. Okay, that was one of the possible scenarios we planned to here, but I'm not looking anymore for this ABC flat. Okay, the wave don't really match with the 5 ways to the downside, or no, there are no 5 ways. We can still be in 5 ways, for example, in a wave 1 2 3 4 5, for example, but the smaller wave don't match with this. I'm not really with this, so I'm going to take some some other waves. So that's why I'm going to go on Coinbase right here, and I'm going to show you what are these two different possible scenarios. So first of all, we can be in a WXYXNZ here. Okay, so to find our targets, we just have to add so the confluence. Okay, so if we are, for example, in the big ABC flat steel, so to speak, the one right here I draw you, we can just go between 800 and 0, because the next fib, the invalidation, is below 0. It's a negative number, so to speak. We can absolutely not exact touch this level and just go below again, just take the low, for example, and then move it up again. If we're in this configuration, because also it can match with a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Premise for a 5 ways down, as I said before, it don't really match. Why? Because to the downside here, it's not really an ABC zigzag, and if we have an ending here, because that will be an ending, the wave 4, do not break the wave 1 route, by the way. Let me check what target we have reached on that one here. Normally it was a 120 extension. Yups. Let's see. Yeah, we got a bounce of the 120 extension, so okay, why not? And if we place it here in that case with the wave stuff right here, what targets this give us? Wave, good template here. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to get also this target here to be aware of in case these are 5 ways to the downside. So I just want to add the I'm going to keep it like this. So yeah, this is the first possible extension tool to place. I just want to make sure this is well placed on the bottom here. Not give you, to give you the right stuff. Okay, so this is a good, for example, fib. This is in case we're in the 5 waves down. In case we're in the 5 waves down here, we are going to look for, in that case, $500. You recognize also in the last update that $500 was also a really good level, a really good price, a really good zone also to look to buy Ethereum. So we sadly stopped a bit before on the exact fib we're playing here, so it's pretty cool. And also we're going to show with VIPs, we have planned the bottom here, we long at the bottom here, of course, and we also plan the top weeks in advance also, so it's pretty cool. Two different tools, by the way. And yeah, so here 500 is the first possible one. Now if we are not, for example, so in the ABC flat here, so to speak, a stop before here, and so we are in a big A, B, C in the wave 2 here, so to speak, like this. Okay, that's also a possible one. A, B, C, but in that case it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive here to the downside. Okay, so this is the way you place your extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 3 bottom here to the wave 4 top. Okay, now if we're not in this configuration, yeah, I'm just going to take, for example, so let's say the 120 here, I'm just going to add the 30 contour right here. Perfect, good. So now if we're not in this configuration, when we are in the where we are in the ABC flat, okay, so the ABC we planned, in the last update, we can look so for a wave 1 on the top here, wave 1 here, and we are in a wave 2, so now we just have to look for a correction here to the downside. So in that case we look for a W, X, Y, X, and Z. Okay, this is exactly what we was looking for here. By the way, this is maybe not the right screenshot. I don't have the screenshot here, but normally we was looking for a next wave here to go higher, minimum to this price here, to look for a next wave. So I don't know why I don't have the screenshot, by the way. Really weird. Let me check that if I have something here. I'm just going to remove that one here. Why do I don't have this stuff right here? That's really weird. I don't have the X wave. Oh, here we go. If I can load this will be nice. I don't want to load. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this very quickly so you can see. I was looking, for the possible X wave here. Just going to go there, right here. Going to go there. Going to pass this here. and going to show it out. So, by the way, before to continue with this, I just want to show you something really quickly, right here. Do not hesitate really to join the Discord server, because I'm giving you 2 Discord Nitro months. I mean, 1 Discord Nitro month, but for 2 people, and 1 free ExoCharts month. So ExoChart is really the tool you need to really master the chart. I'm using Elliott Waves plus ExoChart. ExoChart really allows you to see really the data behind the market, to get really strong levels, and this is why I'm trying to read the market really crazy. But ExoCharts is this clearly. This is, for example, the desktop version, but we don't really care, where you can see TPOs, all the stuff like volume profile, everything. But you also have the order flows. For example, this is an order flow. Okay, this really allow you to see what is behind the market, where people are longing, where people are shorting, what's happening really. For example, here you can see that at this price we got 1.3 million new longs here opening, for example. Okay, so you can see where people are really shorting the support, for example, where people are really longing the resistance. Okay, what is not at all. For example, yesterday I remember was like, but why the fuck do we have like 2.5 million here? No, we don't say this is not the right time frame, but why do we have like 1 million here, 2 million here, 1 million here, 2 million here? because that was the resistance, and we shorted here because we got all the good data here to look for a short. I personally feel a short. I'm still might short from the very top because that was a plan clearly. Okay, and yeah, so this is how you can trade the market like really crazy. You plan your targets with the levels such as sessions, such as the TPO, such as the daily performance control, all the stuff like this, and with this you just then trade directions with the order flow. So really Excel chart is pretty insane. So really if you want to win, to get a chance to win one possible 3 months of Excel charts, just join the Discord server and just click here, and click here, by the way, play on both trade. You can get also one free Discord Nitro. It's just to thank you for the 500 subscribers we have on the YouTube channel. Really, thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it. And if you want to try to win something, just come on the Discord server and try to play. There are 4 days left, so really do not hesitate. But anyway, so here, just to come back here on the wave, as you can see here, we was looking for a possible X wave. In that case, we was looking here for a double X and Y to the upside. If we have to push high, we got an invalidation. Okay, we'll push high. So in that case, what we can look for is a double X, Y, X, and Z to go minimum to, as you can see, 1916. Okay, so to speak, 1916 was the 38.2 of the to be valid for the double X, Y, X, and Z, because the next wave have to be 38.2 to be valid for the full pattern. Okay, so here for example we went into the 30.2. here the target was looking for the main one. Now of course we have been a bit more accurate. For example here we have planned, so yeah, by the way, before that what we have planned here, we just have planned the bottom of this. So I don't have, yes, I have the screenshot here. What we have planned here, well, when we was doing the move to the downside, I just did an Ethereum dump waves count and targets clearly. What was the first target here? So it was from 955 and $909. If you look at this on Bybit, okay, by the way, that was on Bybit, that was on Coinbase. Yeah, I don't remember. No, I was on Coinbase, by the way. So we're going to stay here. If you add a level, so it was 909. If you add a level, this was also the exact bottom of the exact bottom here. We did, I mean, I did a wave count here to show the VIPs how to get the wave count, and also to look for target, to look for long, and to look for buy clearly. And this is exactly where we got a bounce. So we got 2 different scenarios you can see here. So wave 3, that was for the wave 3, then the wave 4, and then the wave 5. So another push to the downside. I don't have a screenshot here, but in the video I'm showing to VIPs. There is also a possible way where we will be done with the bottom here. So in any case, we have to play with both scenarios, and we have to take a long here. Okay, so again, this have been the bottom, and all have been planned like some few hours in advance to make sure we do not miss the bottom here of Ethereum. And this gives us a very, very massive rise after that, a 131, a 130% move to the upside on the second biggest cryptocurrency. Okay, so this is absolutely insane. So here, as you can see here, so we planned, so first of all, the 161 here was looking for the double X and Y. So here, the 161 here, if you pull your fib for the 161 here, for example, if you go on the 4 hour right there. So I'm going to show the 2 different counts next. Okay, really, I'm going to show the target, but I just want to cover this. So if you add your double XY targets with the 161 here, as you can see, where we got the first rejection, here on the exact 1618 again. So this gives us a very good short. Once we have done that, we again plan another possible target, as you can see, 1787. This is on Bybit, so we don't have to go on Bybit here. If you add, so 1787 I said, or I don't remember exactly, but 1787. This have been the exact top of the exact top at the dollar again, after you ride a nice yeah, almost 20% move to the downside. We did a nice again 12% move to the downside. So again, this is pretty crazy. 1787. Yeah, this is the exact dollar of this. Then we plan another target all the way up here, as you can see. So at the end, I increased the target here. So not in this video, I think, but it was in another update. I increased it with the daily here, all this target here. So I took the daily in this first target, as you can see here, 1996.55, and again also 19996 to speak, 1986. It have been the top, and as you can see here, the level, we just flipped the level to resistance before to get acceptance to go more down. So again, we ride a nice 25% move to the downside on Ethereum, the second biggest cryptocurrency in the world. So again, we just have been training this really, really crazy. Of course, sometimes we plan, for example, here in this wave to the upside, as always, it's more likely to be in a double X and Y, for example, instead of being in a double XY, X and Z. So again, we do not plan necessarily to be in an X and Z because this is less probable, so to speak. We just for example, was looking for a short here. Okay, I mean, not here, but for example, in this push to the upside here. But what we recognize here on Bitcoin, we got also another possible scenario here where we will push high and we will take the high on Bitcoin minimum. So here, we just have to remain patient, wait for Bitcoin to be done for a short. And if Bitcoin is done with a short, I mean, it's good for a short, we take a short. Bitcoin is not done for a short, so just move it higher. Okay, but of course, we have planned some different targets all the way up. That have been a bit less respected. For example, I mean, this is the only one clear. I think this is the only one that have not been respected here. Otherwise, all the targets I gave you have been to VIPs had been super respected. But anyway, just to come back here, so yeah, that bring us, we saw a possible W, X, Y, X, and Z. Again, if you add your target for the Z wave right here, so Y leg perfectly respected, and again, perfectly respected for the Z wave here too. Okay, so Y leg 1618 maximum target rejection, and again, boom, last target here in conf, and that's why I added, by the way, the daily in the target I said to VIPs. I don't know if it was a screenshot on the Discord server, maybe in an update on a Bitcoin update, and I said at the same time for Ethereum, I don't remember exactly, but anyway, that's why I increased, you know, to the last day, I mean, to the lower daily here, the target here to the lower daily to make sure we do not miss that. Okay, to really increase this target to a bit more down. So really we have these two targets, this first block on the top and the second daily here below to make sure we do not miss the top here. And we got a rejection again of the maximum target 1618. So that's why this wave looks really probable, because the target match, and this is the first idea I got on this one here, to be in a correction here to go more down. Now, I can be wrong, I'm a human, I'm not a bot, so I can do mistakes, and of course we can be on some bullish wave. So this, for example, is a possible WXYXZ we have here to the upside. Okay, this is what we have been trading, what we have been looking for, how we have been trading this clearly. Okay, and yeah, for months now, by the way, it was when we were in June, July, yeah, so for months, for 2 months almost, by the way, it was 2 months now, yeah, it's 2 months now, a bit more, by the way. So pretty cool, pretty insane. We recognize the bottom, everything, so that's pretty crazy. And even with you, months, and really in February, do you imagine in February we plan something for June? I mean, and also something for May. This is absolutely insane, really, this is insane. So anyway, so it's pretty crazy. So here, if we're in this, we also have to plan, of course, the targets to the downside. So here, if we're in this configuration, we just have to place the extension tool this way. So first click on the W root, okay, second click on the W bottom, and third click right here on the second X retracement. Okay, so from here you're just going to add the 618, because all the targets are going to be negative. If you add your targets, for example, like this, 120 extension, negative everything, so you cannot go below 0. Okay, it's not possible. Sorry, so the only possible target here is the 618. So to speak, we have again a confluence a bit from 500 to 300 on Ethereum. This looks like a really good price. Now again, be careful. A 618 is never well touched, and again a 120 extension can be well touched most of the time, really well respected, but sometimes on a bigger time frame it's not. Okay, so this is really, if we have to go more down, the possible buy zone on that one, okay, on Ethereum clearly. Now, yeah, this is really in case we go more down. Okay, in case we go more down, we of course have some support below. We can also just go, for example, and stop before that. We can also just take the low and then move it up. So that's why we also have to be aware of a possible swing if we pound this low. That's why all depends on the wave we're going to do to the downside here. We still need some more confirmations. But this is the first scenario here, and we have also the second scenario here. I'm just going to add this inside right there. Going to remove that, and going to add also this one right here in the bearish count right here. So the other possible wave count is that we are already in a bullish count, so I'm going to remove that. We are already bullish, and what we have done here, just a double XY with a 120 extension, perfect touch and bounce. Okay, so here in that case we have some 5 ways to the upside. I really don't like these 5 ways to the upside, because for example, if you watch the last one, if you go back on this one here, what is the last wave, the latest wave we have done here on this one? It's a 1 2 3 4 5 leading, we have then a correction, then we have a 1 2 3 4 5 ending. So is it possible to finish a wave 5 with a triple wave A B C? No, so that's why I'm not directly with the bullish scenario personally. But again, I can be wrong, and this can be something a lot different, such as, for example, the wave 4 have been done here, the wave 3 have been done here, and that was a wave 1 2 3 4 5. The premise again, a wave 3 cannot get a wedge, it's not possible. So again, we have an invalidation here, so there are some few stuff that don't match like this. That's why I don't like at all the bullish scenario. But again, I planned my targets all the way down. I'm ready for these waves. But yeah, this is something still possible. Now again, if you add your targets for the wave to the upside, so I'm going to go on the 8 hours to really get this fib to catch the wicks easily. But here, for example, if you place your extension tool from the wave 1 route, I just want to take some other waves here, such as this, for example, going to add the waves and going to add something a bit bigger, going to reduce this size of the wave here. Perfect. So here, for example, we can be in a wave, so 1, 2 right here, so with a big ABC flag here, okay, so wave 1, wave 2 right here. If you add your extension tool, okay, right, so for the wave 3, you can see that we just got a rejection before the 1618, okay, because normally we have also the smaller 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish here, okay. So again, it don't really match, but anyway, let's say, okay, it's still valid. Okay, now if you place it on the wave 4 bottom to find the wave 5 target, where we got a rejection again just before this 1618 after the 120 extension. So again, not the best one. If you place it here, we just got again nothing crazy. I mean, we just top it on the 161, but again, not perfectly. This is still not really worth, but just in case, no, we are in this configuration, we are in the wave 3. For 5, again, the wave 5 target don't match at all. As you can see, what the difference between the 5-wave impulsive, how the targets don't match, and the correction wave, where the targets match perfectly with on the exact top and was looking for, planned in advance. We're both looking for this 161, and this matched it. I mean, this matched perfectly, and this had been just super respected. So again, that's why I'm a bit more with a bearish count than a bullish count. Again, a Z-wave can finish with a truncated Z-wave. I mean, a double XY, X and Z can finish with a truncated Z-wave. We can start before the Y leg here. This is possible, but again, this is a lot less probable. That's why I'm more looking for another push to the downside personally. But again, there are some possible wave where we just will get acceptance with a smaller wave count, and the smaller wave count was wrong, and this was really some impulsive inside. Because in a wave 1 you have to get an impulsive, in a wave 2 you have to get an impulsive, in a wave 5 you have to get an impulsive. Wave 1 or wave 3 you can get a wedge, so in the wave 1 you can get a leading, in a wave 5 you can get an ending, okay? If you're in the bearish count, you have a double XY here to the upside, you have an ABC zigzag here to the upside, here you have a double XY here to the upside. So again, if you really get acceptance with some wave, you can be bullish, but as you can see here, the targets don't match at all, but like at all with the waves. That's why I'm a bit more with a bearish count, a bullish one. But if we go more down from here, what are the more likely target of the wave 2? Okay, a wave 2 has always have 73% chance to start between the 50 and the 618. So to speak, between the 50 here, the green fib, and the 618, 66% the yellow fibs. It can of course retrace less. In that case, this is even more bullish. This is super bullish if we start on the 38.2. It can also retrace more. It have more chance by the way to retrace more than to retrace less, but more chance to retrace in the middle. So more chance here, less chance here, and a bit more chance here than the to retrace before the more likely target 56.66%. 66%. Okay, so if we go more down, 7x6, otherwise 85.4, 90%. Okay, we can just recognize this with a wave. We're going to do here to see downside clear. For now, it's impossible because we are not sure about getting the top here, so it's not possible to pull a fib at the moment. But otherwise, just wait for the correction here to come. And so in that case, you have to add your fibs from the root to the bottom here to the top. We're going to do here, and this is going to give you the 618, the 120 extension, the Y23, and the 1618. If we start to go into the 200%, this is an invalidation for a correction. So we have to look for the bearish count, simple as that, okay? For example, here, just to give you an idea, you just have to place it this way, from the top to the bottom, right here, to the top right here, and so you just have to add your wave targets. So I'm going to remove this retracement tool. So first target is the 618, then we'll have the 120, then we'll have the 123, and then we'll have the 1618. Maximum target, we touch the 20% here, sorry, this is an invalidation, but again, a wave 2 cannot break a wave 1 route, so it will go below. It's not a correction anymore, and we know that we are in the bearish stuff. Okay, these are the two different scenarios. Now you have my idea, you know what I'm thinking about that one. I'm really excited to see how the merge is going to play out. I mean, what reaction we're going to do on that one. If we're going to blow this to the hell clearly, if we're just going to rocket from here, confirm the bullish count. And even, for example, by the way, we can still be bearish, for example, from here, even if we push higher. Okay, why we can be bearish? Because always, as I said before, a next wave, I mean, a double XY to be valid, so there is not only this configuration, but a next wave to double XY to be valid, have to retrace on an X wave 38.2, the white fib here. So, of course, if we have a double XY here to the upside, we can, of course, do a bigger W. Okay, I'm just going to add this into a blue. X and Y, and for example be directly bullish and just push high from here. For example, it's possible. It's a lot less likely to something really bigger than this, but again, with the merge we don't know what can happen, so we plan also some different stuff like this. Okay, so now I just let you add all the confluence all the way down. You have, for example, that's why you can go and join us on the Discord server, because you have a giveaway where you can learn for free. Really, it's absolutely free. You just have to click the button here. It's free to join. Everyone can join here, and you have to click the button here, click the button here. So really you can win one free MOONCHARTS months. Normally it's like maybe 38 euros. I don't remember exactly the price, but anyway. And you can also win 1 month of Discord Nitro for, again, 4 days at the moment from today and from the current time. Okay, so really do not hesitate to join. You have the link in the description if you want to get more and more content. Okay, by the way, this was Gala here. That was Gala. So by the way, we plan also some target here. This is, if you check on the Gala here, this is exactly at the dollar where we got a bounce. So that was the first target here. So it was right before, but this is a screenshot a bit later, but this was the first target. The next target was 0.03 if you go on Gala. So I don't know if I have the waves on that one here. I don't know. Let me check that really quickly so I can show you. But again, we did this and so on so many cryptocurrencies. Really, this is insane. I'm absolutely not joking at all. So many cryptocurrencies had been just so respected. But here, for example, if you add to the price, it's so 0.0344. So you add something here. 0.0344 like this, and again this was a week of the week, and this was planned again months in advance. That's pretty crazy. It was planned here, it was in February, and we have done this in May. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. This is insane, really insane. We have done this on so much cryptocurrencies. But as always, if you want to get some more content, this is for VIPs. You have all my long-term tiers on a lot of crypto ideas. By the way, a VIP alt update yesterday for 2 hours and 30 minutes a live stream where I show you all my buys on all my targets on a lot of crypto. Clearly you can see almost all the crypto here in the list. So from Bitcoin here to Cardano, XRP, BET, AAVE, Alice, Algo, AMP, APE, by what I want to show exactly. Let's break down that one too. AVAX also something really crazy. We just got a bounce. So the first hurry plan here is very crazy. BNB also, oh my god, that one is really, we did some crazy prediction on this coin. This is pretty crazy. Dogecoin, CRO, ENG, I mean all of the list right here to the very bottom right here. This is absolutely insane, and I decorate this for 2 hours. So not really the wave count, really just the buy zone, so you can really see a bit of wave count, but really more correct the buys and all stuff like this, so you can really for investment, really this more for investment. That's why I'm not really sure the waves. I don't necessarily have the waves on this one, but yeah, so 2 hours and 30 minutes for this one, so it's pretty long. Otherwise, Sunday we're going to be live to update and plan the next week. You have also some daily updates on Bitcoin. Every single day I'm live with you to update the Bitcoin chart, to teach you EXO charts clearly. And yeah, you have a course. If you want to learn, again, you are at the right place. I'm really here to assist you in the learning, to really teach you the right way. You have some live stream. I'm going to do a live stream next week for apprentice. Then you have a beginner course for free on the website. You have an Elliott Wave course for free on the website. Course number 1, 2, 3. Part 1 here, and here for free. Otherwise, all the rest is for apprentice or VIPs. So I have really all of this for free, and all of this on Elliott Waves here. Really, this is pretty crazy amount of stuff we have here. But again, it's not a crazy big amount. It's like you have just, you don't have a big massive amount here. You have some quiz, you have just what you need. You have some cards, you have just 5 courses on Elliott Waves, and only with 5 courses with some not very long videos, you will be ready already. Okay, so this is insane, really. Okay, really, I'm teaching you the best of the best. You have also some EXO chart scores, you have some bonus content, one-to-one session, of course, if you want more. And yeah, so really, if you want to check the website, do not hesitate, really. And if you want to join to take a chance, really, to win this giveaway, really feel free to join. It's a pleasure to get you on the Discord server. If you want to ask me some questions on Discord server, feel free to. Anyway, that's all for today. That was a very long, I mean, a bit of a long update, 30 minutes. It's a bit long, but again, I really planned everything here. I'm really showing to you all the different possible waves here. After we planned, then we did not update this for months, because the last time was in February. By the way, January, no, February, maybe, yeah, February. So yeah, it needed an update, clearly. Okay, need updates to see what we can expect next and all stuff like this. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. As always, please don't forget to smash that like. This is just a big reward for me. Don't forget to turn on notifications, to just yeah, subscribe to the channel. And otherwise, I wish you all a brilliant day. Have a nice weekend. Take care of you. Take care of your family. It's extremely important. And yeah, have a nice day and see you in the next one. Cheers.